Scene script. How many of you dream of being the most popular person in school? Popularity, a word that echoes through the corridors of every school, carrying a certain allure, a certain mystique. It's a concept that most of us grapple with, especially during our teenage years. Popularity often gets mistaken as a mere popularity contest, a race to be the most well-known or the most liked. But there's a lot more to it than meets the eye. It's about making meaningful connections, about being respected, and about leaving a positive impact on those around you. It's not about having the most followers on social media or throwing the biggest parties. Many of us might think that popularity is reserved for the lucky few who are born with charisma or good looks. But that's just a common misconception. Popularity isn't a birthright, it's an art, a skill that can be learned and mastered. But how can you become popular at school? Let's unravel the secret. The first step to becoming popular is mastering the art of communication. Now, you might think communication is all about speaking, but that's only half the truth. Effective communication is a two-way street. It's about expressing yourself clearly, yes, but it's also about listening, and I mean really listening to what others have to say. Imagine you're in a conversation. You're doing all the talking, and the other person can't get a word in edgewise. You're not communicating, you're monologuing. And let's face it, monologues are for Shakespearean actors, not for everyday chit-chat. So remember, communication is a dance between speaking and listening. Now let's talk about clarity. Ever found yourself in a situation where you've said something and the other person has completely misunderstood you? We've all been there. It's frustrating, isn't it? To avoid this, express your thoughts clearly and simply. You're not penning a complex novel, you're conveying a thought, an idea. Keep it simple. But what about those times when you're on the listening end? That's where empathy comes in. Empathy is about understanding and sharing the feelings of others. When someone is speaking, try to see things from their perspective. It'll help you understand their point of view better and respond appropriately. Understanding, you see, is the secret ingredient in the recipe of communication. It's like the yeast in a loaf of bread. Without it, your communication won't rise to the occasion. It's important to understand that everyone has their own unique experiences, perspectives, and feelings. Recognizing and respecting these differences can help foster more meaningful and effective conversations. So, what's the takeaway? Communication is more than just talking. It's about listening, understanding, and expressing yourself clearly. It's about being present in the conversation, showing empathy, and treating others with respect. And remember, no one is born a great communicator. It's a skill. And like any skill, it can be learned and improved with practice. So if you wish to be popular, start by being a good communicator. Next, remember to always be yourself. Now that might sound like a worn-out cliche, but it's a timeless truth that can't be overstated. Authenticity is the cornerstone of popularity. It's the secret ingredient that makes you, well, you. And guess what? People are drawn to individuals who are real, genuine, and unapologetically themselves. Pretending to be someone you're not is like building a house on sand. It might look sturdy for a while, but sooner or later, it's going to collapse. It's stressful, exhausting, and frankly, not a lot of fun. You're constantly on edge, worrying if people will see through your facade, if they'll discover the real you. But here's the twist. The real you is exactly who they want to see. Think about it. Would you rather hang out with someone who's always putting on a show, or with someone who's comfortable in their own skin? Someone who's genuine, who's not afraid to laugh at their own jokes, or admit when they're wrong? Being authentic doesn't mean you have to bare your soul to everyone you meet. It simply means being honest, being true to your values, and not being afraid to express your thoughts and feelings. It's about embracing your quirks, your passions, and your dreams. It's about being the best version of you, not a second-rate version of someone else. Being genuine attracts people. It creates a sense of trust and connection. People feel more comfortable around you because they know you're not trying to be something you're not. It's like a breath of fresh air in a world full of pretense. So, let your authentic self shine. Embrace your uniqueness. Celebrate your individuality. It's what makes you special. It's what makes you, you. And that's something to be proud of. Popularity isn't about being someone else, but about being the best version of you. The third step is to cultivate and share your interests. Dive into the things that make you tick, the passions that light your fire. It could be anything from music, sports, art, technology, to even the most unique hobbies like astrophotography or origami. These interests shape your personality and make you, well, interesting. Imagine a world where everyone only talked about the weather. Boring, right? Now imagine a world where you can express your passion for, let's say, basketball. You discuss different plays, favorite teams, and even plan to shoot some hoops after school. You've just turned a mundane conversation into an engaging one, all thanks to your interest. And don't worry if your interests aren't what's currently trending. Remember, it's not about fitting into a mold, but being authentically you. Maybe you love classical music while everyone else is into pop. That's great. Your passion for something different could be the exact thing that makes you stand out and attract like-minded individuals. Now let's talk about shared interests. They are like a secret handshake, a common language that connects you with others. For instance, if you're into video games, joining a gaming club at school or online can be a fantastic way to meet people who share your passion. You'll already have something in common, a foundation to build your conversations and friendships on. But remember, cultivating interests isn't just about making friends. It's also about personal growth. Exploring your passions can unlock new skills, boost your confidence, and even open doors to future career paths. So don't be afraid to dive deep into what you love. In short, interests are more than just hobbies. They are a reflection of who you are and what you love. They give your personality depth and color. They make you relatable, approachable, and most importantly, memorable. Popularity is about connecting with others, and interests are the bridges that link you to them. The final step to popularity is perhaps the simplest yet most important. Be kind and respectful. Now, you might be thinking, that's it? Kindness? Respect? But let me assure you, these are not just words, but powerful tools that can help you build strong, meaningful relationships. Let's start with kindness. Kindness is a universal language that everyone understands. It's the act of showing empathy, understanding, and consideration towards others. It's about going the extra mile to make someone's day a little brighter. Kindness is contagious, and it has a way of drawing people in. When you're kind, people naturally want to be around you because you make them feel valued and appreciated. You become a source of positivity and warmth in their lives. Now let's talk about respect. Respect is about acknowledging the feelings, thoughts, and experiences of others. It's about treating others the way you would want to be treated. It's about listening when others speak, valuing their opinions, and understanding their perspectives. Respect is not about agreeing with everyone, but about giving everyone a fair chance to express themselves. It's about creating an environment where everyone feels safe, heard, and valued. The beauty of kindness and respect is that they are not limited by social status. Whether you're interacting with the most popular person in school or someone who's often overlooked, showing kindness and respect can go a long way. It can break down walls, build bridges, and foster connections that you never thought possible. Remember, popularity is not about being the loudest in the room or having the most followers on social media. It's about the impact you have on the people around you. It's about being someone who lifts others up, not brings them down. It's about being someone people can trust, rely on, and look up to. In the end, popularity is about being liked and respected, and kindness is the key to both. So, those are the steps to becoming popular at school. We've journeyed through the art of mastering communication, where we learned the importance of listening, expressing ourselves clearly, and understanding others. We then delved into the power of authenticity, embracing our unique traits, and letting our true selves shine. Next, we explored the realm of cultivating interests. By passionately pursuing what we love, we attract like-minded individuals and build a supportive community around us. Finally, we emphasized the significance of kindness and respect. Treating others with understanding and empathy not only makes us more likable, but also fosters a positive environment where everyone feels valued. In essence, popularity is not about being superior to others, but about uplifting those around you. It's about creating an atmosphere of camaraderie and acceptance where everyone can thrive. Remember, popularity isn't about being the best, but about bringing out the best in others. So go ahead, be popular, and make school a better place for everyone.